For over 40 years, Morrison Living has been providing inspired dining, wellness, and hospitality offerings that serve the diverse needs of our residents. And we believe in being the best part of someone's day. So today's recipe is going to focus on turmeric. And turmeric comes in two forms in the market. It comes in a root form or in a powder form. And the root form almost kind of looks like ginger, but when you open ginger, it has kind of like a pale color. But when you open turmeric, it has, look at this gorgeous, beautiful orange color. It is full of wellness. And turmeric is known to have antioxidant properties and is known to have anti-inflammatory properties. And for me, it has amazing flavors at the same time. I'm going to show you how to make turmeric mushrooms. It's a perfect dish as a side dish to serve with steak or chicken or even fish. What I love about mushrooms is that they have a really nice natural nuttiness, and to bring the true flavor of the nuttiness is with the spices. So I'm going to make my own spice mixture, and I'm going to show you how to make it, so come with me. To make my spice mixture, so here are some of the spices that I think I'm going to use today. So I'm going to have some fennel seeds. It's going to give a really nice licorice flavor. Some coriander seeds for a little bit citrus flavor to it. And some mustard seeds. And some cumin seeds to give it really warm, earthy flavors. And some bay leaves. And star anise for enhanced sweetness with the licorice flavor as well. All the spices mixed together will really work amazingly with the mushroom. So here I have a mortar pestle. You can use a regular coffee grinder, but make sure after using the coffee grinder with the spices, do not add coffee to it. It's not going to taste good. So I have a coffee grinder as well, but I use it only for spices. But right now I'm going to be using the mortar pestle. So for that, I'm going to have a couple tablespoons of coriander seeds. Couple tablespoons cumin seeds, maybe half a teaspoon of fennel seeds, and 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 star anise, 1 bay leaf. So I'm going to have my mortar and pestle, just mix this together. Growing up in India, we didn't have any toys. So actually working in the kitchen with my mom with the mortar pestle was my toy, and I absolutely loved it. So we're going to continue mixing this until it turns into powder. So one I made something earlier for you guys is like this. So after mixing it all together, it's going to turn beautiful like this. It has all those amazing flavors, and often people think Indian food is so spicy and hot, but it's not really. The spices have great flavors. It doesn't have a heat to it. The heat will come from chili pepper flakes, or if you use like a chili peppers, and that's the only thing that's going to give a heat. But right now, all those beautiful flavors going to give it really warm, earthy, citrus flavors to our dish. So here are the ingredients for the turmeric mushroom dish. So I have a few different kinds of mushrooms here. I have oyster mushrooms, I have portobello mushrooms, and regular brown mushrooms, and some garam masala mixture, some salt, some turmeric, an onion, ginger, and oil. To start, I'm going to chop some onions. So this is like 1 large half onion, so it's going to give me about 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to add some oil to the pan, just a couple tablespoons. Onions will go in. I'm gonna chop some ginger. You can use ginger powder or you can use fresh ginger. I love fresh ginger, and you'll see I'm not going to take the skin off the ginger because it's pretty nice and thin skin, and I think all the flavors are actually in the skin as well, so I really don't like to waste my my ginger. I'm going to add ginger, like a tablespoon of ginger. So I'm going to cook the onions until they become nice and beautiful golden brown, about 3 to 5 minutes. So while the onions are cooking, I'm going to prepare my mushrooms. Onions are beginning to change color, so this is the time for me to add the spices and get all the flavors. So I'm going to add half a tablespoon of garam masala, which is a mixture of my spices, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, add some salt to taste. Flavors and the aromas in my kitchen are just absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of my mom's kitchen in the village. So all the mushrooms are in, just mixing it. My kitchen smells absolutely amazing. You wish you were here actually. This is just like the onions and the gingers and all the masalas right now. The cumin coriander is dancing in my house right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water, maybe a couple tablespoons of water. And mix it as well. I'm going to put a lid on it. And let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. And then it'll be ready. So mushroom's been cooking for like a 5 to 8 minutes actually. And let's see what they look like. Oh yes, this is exactly what I was hoping for. They're nicely cooked and softened and all mixed up really nicely with the onion. It's nice, perfect time to plate now. And again, I love cilantro, so I'm going to have some cilantro to garnish. So now it's time to taste, which is my absolutely favorite part. This is really good. What I'm tasting here is the onion and ginger and turmeric and those beautiful spices really enhance the nuttiness of mushroom. This is a great dish. I know you're going to absolutely love it. And how simple and easy this is. Like 8 minutes, this was ready. So good. You're going to love this.